Hey everyone, I thought I would wait a little farther into the month to share this month's Amazon finds, and I was pulling the pieces and realized, whoa, you've got a lot of stuff. We need to sit down and film a video. So in today's haul, yes, I'm gonna start with the usual, which is the clothing stuff, but I have a ton of really cool home stuff. And at the very end, some really good beauty stuff. So whether you're interested in the fashion, air quotes in fashion, because it's not couture, it's just real life. It's real style for real women, real wearable stuff. So if you're interested in that and some accessories, or maybe you're interested in home decor or just home things that are useful, or maybe you're a beauty girl, or maybe a little bit of all three, I've got you covered. All right, let's start with the clothing though. And let's start with what I'm thinking is, I don't want to call it a fail, but I want to end on a high note. So this is not my favorite piece. So this two-piece suit set, it's really a blazer and a pair of pants set. I have the vest version of it. I wore it to the Amazon Creator Summit. I love it. And I thought, how cool would it be to get a two-piece suit version, or not two-piece suit, but full suit version. And I also thought for those of you that maybe need a suit and don't want to spend hundreds of dollars, maybe this would be a viable option. It might. First, let's pretend that I did a good job steaming this. Secondly, let's pretend I didn't choose bright red. I went with red because I thought it could be fun for the holidays. And I still think that's how I'm gonna go with this, especially if I button the blazer and put a belt around it so that it's a little more of a fitted look. That could be a fun holiday look. I just feel like this doesn't quite have the same impact as the sleeveless vest option. I feel like this looks like she probably got that on Amazon. And that's not what I'm aiming for here. When I pick clothing pieces to share with you from anywhere, regardless of the price point, I don't want anyone to look at you or me and think, she looks cheap. I don't love this. I do think perhaps if I chose it in black or in navy or in charcoal gray, more traditional suiting colors, might be able to pull it off. As far as the sizing goes, I would say that the pants run on the smaller side. I'm wearing a small and they fit perfectly, and usually I'm an extra small in pants. And then the top or the blazer is an oversized fit, as you can see. It is lined, it just doesn't have exactly what I'm looking for when I'm recommending something. Let's go to something I do love. So this tie front cardigan sweater, I ordered a while back and just haven't had the opportunity to share it with you. And moving forward through the next 4 or 5 outfits, I'm wearing the same tank and the same pair of jeans, and I will link those at the top of the description box, which I also take and pin to the comment section. So if you can find where to type, hey Marnie, where do I find the links? You will see where the links are. But if you still can't find them, just send me a comment or message and I will send you the link. Anyway, this tie front cardigan sweater comes in quite a few other colors. This is one where you're gonna have to wear it tied closed. If you want a sweater that can also do double duty open, it doesn't look right. The strings just kind of hang down. It looks like you forgot to do something, which is tie it. But I think this looks adorable, and all you need is a basic solid color top underneath. If you get hot easily, just wear a tank, or you could wear, if you want extra layers of warmth, add a full length long sleeve top underneath it. It's really fun. It's wintry and cozy. It is quite warm, and it's also very, very soft. I love this piece. Now here's a find, and here's the thing. For those of you who saw my last, I believe it was an Amazon video where I talked about this, and I said I wanted to do a video dedicated to lookalikes or inspired by. As I started doing the research, it doesn't come across to me right. It almost looks like I'm promoting a whole lot of fakes, and I don't want to do that. So I will sprinkle a few things in here and there that are definitely inspired by, but if you really try to find stuff that looks exactly like something else, it's a borderline counterfeit issue, and I don't want to tread that close to the line. So in this case, this open front Coatigan, as they're calling it, looks a lot like the same option that J. Crew has shared for years, and I have the real J. Crew option. I have it in a size that's too big for me, so I am loving that this open front cardigan is very similar to the J. Crew one, has a better sizing range. I think you don't have to guess at what size or size down to. Just get the size that you are. I'm wearing it in an extra small. It comes extra small through double XL, and it also happens to come in 28 colors. It's under $50, unlike the J. Crew version, which is over 100. So I think this one is definitely a win. And I can tell you, I loved this one so much that I wore it in one of the photo shoots that I did to promote my new GG New York bag, and it's coming soon. And if you're a newsletter subscriber, you're gonna get first pick at it. So if you're not already subscribed to my newsletter that comes out tomorrow, click on the link up there and down in the description box, and you'll get my newsletter first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, let's stick with cardigans for a while. This pearl trim cardigan I shared in my most recent video in my 10 casual outfits you can wear for the holidays and honestly beyond. I love this, but I gave you some wrong information. In the video, I believe I told you that this pearl trim cardigan also comes in gray. And while that's true, I thought it was just black or gray. It comes in altogether 8 other colors other than the black. So if black and gray are not for you, fear not. There are 7 other options for you to choose from. I love this. I think it is such a fun accessory. It instantly adds just a little something extra to what you are literally looking at as a basic tank and a pair of jeans. So grab it while you can. I have 2 more cardigans to share with you. This one I shared already on Instagram and everyone went crazy for it. And I have to say, with good reason. This one is fabulous. It's a soft black tweed cardigan, but it's not like a real tweed made out of wool that's scratchy and itchy and uncomfortable. It's a little more lightweight, but the button details and everything else about it are fantastic. And it is super, super soft. It does come in other colors, so you have options there. For a very long time, I would kind of either cover up my figure or just think it looked cute and cozy in a big oversized sweater or cardigan. And I still think there's a time and place for those looks. Obviously, I just shared a couple, but I do think there is something very slimming about wearing something that is more fitted and cut a little more cropped. Case in point, this cardigan sweater. It's a little higher up on the leg and, exposes more leg and fits a little bit more closely to the body. It is not a bodycon, but if you have been finding yourself like me, that you're always picking up the oversized piece, no matter what your size happens to be, try something a little more fitted. You may be pleasantly surprised, like I was with this fit here. Anyway, if you like this general look, the other one I wanted to share with you is this faux tweed knit cardigan. Of the 2, this one is not, it's soft, but it is not as soft as the one I just shared with you. They're both soft. One's like a cloud, one's like Barefoot Dream. So they're both super soft. This one's just 1 tier down. It does come in 13 other colors, but I have not found another mostly white tweed option on the internet other than this one, which is why I really like it. Okay, let's step away from the cardigans. I've gone a little crazy. However, I went a little crazy with this V-neck loose fit tunic sweater as well. It's sort of a hybrid between a sweater and just a nice knit. It's really, really soft. The material reminds me very much of the Barefoot Dream sort of knit material. You are seeing it in the color that they call striped apricot. Now, I did a poll over on Instagram sharing this tucked in with a pair of jeans and then just loosely, or untucked, I should say, with a pair of jeans. And I asked you guys which one you liked better. And I'm showing you option 3, which is the front tuck. So it's business in the front, party in the back kind of option. This would also look great over a pair of leggings. And while I'm only showing you in the one color, I did go ahead and also buy it in khaki and beige, which sounds like the same color. It's just one's more cool toned and one's more warm toned. There are, I don't know, at least a dozen color options on this one. If you love that cozy knit feeling that you just want to wear it all season long as a uniform, this top is going to be one you reach for over and over and over and over. I have another lookalike option for you. And what's funny is that is not why I bought this. I will be perfectly honest. I bought this quarter zip, kind of longer oversized sweater because I saw it on a friend of mine on Instagram and I thought it was really cute. Blessing and Sass, I believe, is who shared it. And then I just happened to be in Nordstrom the other day and I walked past the Free People section and I said, oh, that's where they got the idea. It looks pretty much exactly like the Free People sweater. So that's what I'm saying about lookalikes. Most of the time I end up buying stuff just because I thought it looked cute on Amazon and come to find later that is actually inspired by some name brand. So in this case, I believe this is inspired by a Free People sweater that I did not know existed. It's really, really soft, has a nice quarter zip. You can make the collar stand up, which is kind of cool that it does that on its own. My hair is covering everything, forgive me. Comes in at least one other stripe option, but because I am a University of Illinois alumni, I had to go with the navy and the orange here. You can also wear it if you're a Bears fan or UTSA fan. When I ordered this, it was like a 6-week wait to get this in, and now it is not. So I'm excited to share it with you. This is a half zip drawstring waist long pullover top. It feels like something from the Spanx Air Essentials line or maybe from Varley, or Talbot's has a line like this. Now Chico's has a line like this. It's still far less expensive. It's under $35. It doesn't have pockets, but I like the quarter zip. I like the thinner material. I like how it's cut so that it dips in the front and cuts up pretty high on the side. So it gives you a little shape so you're not overwhelmed by all the fabric. The drawstring toggle is pretty cool as well. Does come in a bunch of colors. This is going to be one of those things you grab to go for walks. If you're going to run errands, this is definitely a great cool weather option. Will look really fun with a vest over it or a long longer kind of sporty cardigan or a sporty jacket too. At the beginning of this video, if memory serves, it wasn't that long ago, I said I wanted to end on a high note. And I overall will, but we're not going to end the fashion part on a high note because this two-piece collared lounge set I bought thinking, woo, this is going to look just like the Spanx and the Varley options. It does look just like them. In this case, it does not feel like them. So it's not that Air Essentials type fabric, that viscose blend sort of feel to it. This one feels more like a sweatshirt. So if you like the heavier feeling of a sweatshirt without the fleece lining, you will love this. But because I bought this with the intention of finding an alternative to the Air Essentials pieces, I am not as pleased. I also could have used a size down. It's too much fabric, so it looks a little frumpy on me, and that could be the beige as well. But I think if you are in the right size range, this definitely could work for you better. This is one of those situations where sometimes if it's in your budget, and that's something I always need to stress. If it's in your budget, sometimes it does make more sense to just go for the name brand, the more expensive option. The sizing might be better, the fit might be better, the material might be better. I don't hate this. I think it's great as a standalone, but since I purchased it as, in my head, an alternative to the Spanx stuff, I was disappointed. But if I'm looking at it as, oh, a cute, soft loungewear set that feels more like sweatshirt material, like a lightweight sweatshirt material, this is fantastic. Hey everyone, it's been a few months since I started using my Cirkul bottle, and I wanted to give you a few updates and remind you about how easy it is to use and bring up a point I haven't mentioned before. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with this, loving my Cirkul bottle, it is so easy to use to help me stay hydrated, and it's easy to use because I actually want to use it. So how you use it is you fill it up with water, you pick out your flavor cartridge. Today we are doing pink lemonade. It's all filled up. Flip open the top, fasten it to the fin on the back, pick your flavor dial, and then you just drink. Now on to the piece of information that might be the most important to you that I keep forgetting to mention, and that is how budget friendly this is. So each one of these flavor cartridges is the equivalent of about 6 20-ounce bottles of a similar beverage. Of course, that depends on the flavor setting that you put it on, but that ends up costing you about 50 cents per 20-ounce bottle. So not only is Cirkul easy to use, great to keep you hydrated, has no calories, no sugar, natural flavors, I think about 100 flavors to choose from. It's eco-friendly as well. It's also very budget friendly. So drink up, friends, and don't forget you can save 35% on your order by scanning the QR code somewhere above my head, or check out the link down in my description box. Cheers. Alrighty, let's talk about a few accessories. I've shared these recently, but not in depth. So these ankle boots are everything I've been looking for in an ankle boot for the 2024-2025 season. Kitten heel, taller shaft, so it goes under crop jeans and crop pants, pointed toe, but wide enough toe box that, because I have a wider foot, that it feels super comfortable. Zips up the side, comes in, I think 4 colors. So I purchased them in this darker chocolatey brown and black. There's also at least a nude suede-ish looking color, like a beige suede. I love these. You're gonna see these a lot in all my outfits. No apologies, worth every dime. Also, I've been looking for a chocolate brown belt, and I wanted this one from Madewell, but Madewell was sold out of it on their website, and then I realized that Amazon has a Madewell page, and so I bought it. So it literally just arrived as I sat down to film this. I did try it on. I ordered it in the size small because I wanted to wear it, lower on my hips, like on jeans. And if I want to wear it as a belt at my natural waist, I'm gonna take it to my shoe shop, and they're gonna punch a couple more holes in here, so then I can wear it at my waist as well. So that's what I've been doing with my belts that have holes in it lately, is going one size up from my natural waist so that I can wear it in 2 places and get a little extra money out of it. Also, this chunky gold necklace, I am loving this trend, but I wasn't sure how long it was gonna be a trend and wasn't sure I wanted to invest in like the Julie Voss jewelry. So I found this on Amazon and I can't stop wearing it, so I may have to go buy some Julie Voss jewelry too. There's another option. There's 2 options on this link, one with 3 things hanging from it, one with 2 things hanging from it. It looks and feels super expensive. It is about $28. Last accessory, pretty excited for you. I've been looking for an alternative to my new favorite sneaker, which is the Veronica Beard sneaker, which is not even remotely budget friendly. And I've been trying to find a really good budget alternative with the same color option as what I have. And I found these, and I love these these. These are great. So these are from some random Amazon brand, and they have like the faux suede and taupe, and this little thing in the darker taupe. There is a green option as well. It's all the same, but this part is green. This is a real lace-up shoe and not a slip-on like the Veronica Beard ones are. So you do have the option of tying these. They aren't as easy to get on and off because they're not a true slip-on, but you can buy those no-tie shoelaces that I have been talking about for probably a decade that you swap out for these, and I will link them, and then they will become a true slip-on. But these are pretty fabulous, and I would say that they run true to size. Let's talk about home finds. I have a lot. So first is this squirrel/bird feeder. You can attach it to a porch railing, a patio railing. We have it sitting on our front porch railing just outside my husband's office. And not only does he spend hours watching the squirrels, but so does Rowdy. So it's providing endless entertainment for 2 members of my family. It is so much fun. And yes, also a lot of birds come by. It's just been really entertaining for us. I've been enjoying it as well. Have a few holiday decor things to share with you. First is this 3-foot high LED tree, not a Christmas tree. It's like a winter tree with no leaves. I just bought the 3-foot one. I haven't decided where on the front porch it's going. I'm in the middle of my decorating situation for the holidays. Maybe it's gonna go in a planter. Maybe it's gonna be by itself. You can also buy it in a 5-foot or a 6-foot option, or they have a bundle with the 3, 5, and 6 foot together, which would look really cool on your porch or even in your house. You can use it indoor or outdoor. These waterfall fairy lights have given me endless entertainment. I ended up putting it on my fiddle leaf fig in the family room. It has a remote. I click it on at night. I'm leaving it on year round. I think it looks amazing. I just put it at the very top and then individually wound each strand around all the branches. And I think it looks great. And yes, it's great for the holidays, but that's staying in the tree year round. I just love it. Also, wanted to talk about my retainer, or in my case, Invisalign situation. A lot of you have started and been asking me what do I use to clean them. I do use an ultrasonic cleaner that I purchased back in April, still going strong, and I'll link it. But I just started using these more natural retainer cleaner tablets. I feel like they work just as well as the other ones I've been using. But what I like better is that there's more of them in a pack, which I realize you might not be able to see. There's 6 in one pack, and they're bigger and it's easier for me to tear. I know that sounds like a very weird reason, but I don't have as much strength in my fingers as I used to, and it's just easier to tear through the package to get to the tablet. Been doing a little organizing in my closet, and I decided to upgrade my laundry hamper to one that looks very similar to my old one, but this one's on wheels because I can just wheel the full laundry hamper right over to the laundry room instead of carrying it like I normally do, all the clothes, and then I end up dropping underwear and socks. There's like a trail from my closet to the laundry room. I just wheel it right over there, dump it in the washing machine, wheel it back. It comes with 2 different compartments, cloth compartments. You can do 3 sections or 2 sections. I went with the 3. And it also comes with a bunch of mesh laundry bags, so you can wash your delicates and stuff in there. Pretty cool. The marble butter keeper has been getting a lot of love over on Instagram stories. And basically you take a stick of butter, you let it get to room temperature, you shove it in the top part of the bell, and then you fill the bottom part up with just enough water to cover it when you close it and make an airtight seal. That way, every time you go to, say, butter a piece of toast, it's spreadable, or to scoop it into the pan to cook with it, it's spreadable. It can last, I think it said up to 30 days as long as you change out the water pretty frequently, but we have found that we go through about a stick of butter a week, so we haven't tested that theory yet. This has been a way to keep butter for literally centuries, and it's very low tech, and I love that it's coming back around. Another way to organize the closet, I have too many pairs of shoes. I am perfectly aware of that. I'm not interested in having less shoes though, so I needed to find a way to store more of them in the limited space that I have for them, and this is a shoe organizer. I bought the pack of 12, and it's not gonna work on boots, but flats, sneakers, generally lower profile shoes works like a charm and has basically doubled my shoe shelf space. This is so random, but all of my Amazon videos have at least 1 or 2 random things. This driveway/gate alarm has been fantastic just because of the layout of our home. We can't necessarily see when people are entering on our side gate that we occasionally leave open for service people like our landscapers or the pool cleaners, and it's connected to a chime in our house. So when someone opens that back gate, we are alerted. And the reason we wanted that, even though we have a million cameras all over the property, is because if I'm expecting the landscapers and I'm not sure they've come or not, I don't want to let the dogs out if that gate happens to be open because they're out there. So I hear the gate chime, I know they're here. It's very specific, but it has a lot of uses if you think about it, and it's very easy to put together. It has a 500-foot range, I think, on your home Wi-Fi. It's been very convenient for us, so I wanted to share it here. If you are like me and you celebrate Hanukkah and you like to decorate for Hanukkah, but you have been incredibly disappointed with especially the light up Hanukkah options for a holiday that's also known as the Festival of Lights, we should have more options with the light up stuff. Anyway, I found this on Amazon and this is amazing. I cannot wait to share this with you. I'm going to actually place this at the base of my stairs, so you'll probably see it in quite a few videos coming up, but you can use it outdoors as well. It is pretty, it's big. Check the link and get the dimensions because it's larger than you think. This outdoor, safe, lit, giant dreidel decoration. I'm just super excited about it, as well as this 3-piece Hanukkah gift box set. I love the look of the gift boxes all lit up, but most of the time they're red and green. And I would like either just silver or gold, or ideally blue and white and silver. Ta-da! So I'm just absolutely thrilled that I found a couple of options. Okay, let's move on to beauty. Haven't forgotten about beauty. Let's start with a repurchase. This boar bristle brush that has my hair in it. I bought this years ago and I love what it does to my hair. It preserves my curls, which makes no sense, longer than they normally do with another kind of brush. And the reason why I had to repurchase it is because my husband stole mine. And then I think one of my sons stole it from my husband. So it is gone. It's very inexpensive. It is not the Mason Pearson brush, but it does an amazing job. It's a combination of boar bristles and some sort of nylon or plastic bristles. Doesn't get caught in my hair, and definitely has played a role in preserving my hairstyles lately. I picked up this 12-pack of dermaplaning razors. Years ago, I did a whole video on how I shave my face. And yes, you heard me right. All that peach fuzz that gets more, accumulates as you get into menopause. I just once a week or so, just do all the things. It makes your makeup go on so much smoother. It also exfoliates, literally takes a little bit of the dead skin off. Cannot recommend it enough, and these do a fabulous job. And no, you will not have like a full man beard if you do. I've been doing this for decades. No beard. I have yet another sunscreen to recommend to you. This one is the Color eScience, specifically the glow option. I love how I'm talking about SPF as the sun is literally setting on me. But I have been, as you know, experimenting with different ways to get more of a glow to my face. And I've been trying different tinted drops and SPFs. And this one is by far the winner. Now, it goes on a little bit darker than my actual skin tone. But once I put on foundation, it seems to be okay. If my skin looks a little darker, it's because I went crazy with the bronzer. Because I stopped fake tanning and now I feel like I look a little sickly. So I just have to back off the bronzer. So just look here, as you can see, there's no difference in my skin tone here. It's beautiful, and it does definitely give you a glow that comes through your foundation. I have bought yet another bottle of my absolute favorite makeup brush cleaner, the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. This is a miracle in a bottle. You literally just put a little bit in a bowl, dip your brush, just a kiss of it into the liquid, and then brush it off on a paper towel, and it's dry in about 30 seconds and all the makeup disappears. It's fantastic. You could also use it on a washcloth, but that washcloth is gonna be ruined. So that's why I say you might wanna just use a paper towel for that one. Okay, this one is very specific. These are the Lumi, deodorant wipes. And no, I'm not suggesting you use these in lieu of an actual shower. But if you're like me and you do videos where you're taking clothes on and off and on and off and on and off, or maybe you got dressed for the day and now you're going out again at night and you want to freshen up a little bit, these little deodorant wipes are fantastic for freshening up, or in my case, removing deodorant so it doesn't stain the clothes as I'm trying a bunch of outfits on like I did today. These come in a 3-pack and they are cucumber scented and they do not irritate my sensitive little pits. And then last, but certainly not least, my latest in my hair tool collection. This is the GHD 1¼ inch curling iron that every influencer I know on the planet who has amazing hair uses, except for me. And I finally just said, you know, the heck with it. Let me give it a try so I can give you my definitive answer on which one I like better, the Bio-Ionic Long Barrel or this guy. Guys, it's this one. I don't know what it is about this that makes it so much easier to curl my hair. And the curls do stay longer than the Bio-Ionic one. There are other widths. There's a 1-inch version of this as well, and there might be more. But it only has one temperature, so you don't have to figure out what to do. It's just on or off. That's it. My hair slides through it. It's easy to use. And this is day 3 of my curls. I did freshen up the one here and the one here, but it's not inexpensive, but this one is incredible. And by the way, I keep all of my hot tools stored in these silicone pouches, and that way I can put them away while they are still hot, and I don't have to worry about burning down my house, which is nice. Also great for travel. So, very long video, kind of funny how I thought I wouldn't have anything to talk about, and when I started looking through all my purchases, I realized I have too much to talk about. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I will see you in the next one.